All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Rachak Madash, double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to you sincere occupiers pushing the truth across the four corners of the earth. And just real quick, man, through the spirit, wanted to chime in on this Amber Geiger case where she's found guilty of murder, you know, because she pretty much murdered the dude in cold blood. You know, fuck all the bullshit, but basically she walked into an apartment, tried to say that she thought it was hers or some crazy ass story, and she killed the man. All right, if you ever walked into somebody's house, you instantly know that the house is not your house. All right, just like this place, the scriptures talk about, you know, this is not your rest. And then in other words, it says, what? Rise ye up and depart. And every week we're reminded of why this is not our rest. This is not a place for us to kick our feet up. Because as you can see in the trial, which I'm driving right now, I can't scroll through it. This woman is a straight up cold blood murderer. They're brushing her hair. They're giving her hugs. The judge is giving her hugs, showing you how wicked this place is, how out of order this place is, and how much of a low level that Jake really feels about himself. All right, talking about you forgive somebody. Somebody came in and shot your brother or shot your family member in cold blood, and you just instantly forgive them. And the scriptures, hey, according to the law, they're supposed to be, if you shed somebody's innocent blood, your blood is supposed to be shed. If you commit certain heinous acts and certain crimes, you might be killed, you might be stoned, you might be flogged or whatever, and then killed. They might hang you, which, you know, hanging somebody, that was a very special death. You know, the scriptures say, what, cursed be he that hangeth from a tree. And through prophecy, that's what this devil did to us. He hung us on trees rather than just, you know, killing you quickly. They gave you a slow, painful death for all your people to see. And here's the judge. I got pulled up on the screen, so like again, I'm driving. Here's the judge in the case. You know, she gave she was given Amber Geiger was convicted. I think she got like 10 years or something. But here's the judge throwing up her Greek hand sign. You know, because this is I believe this is for the Deltas or whatever, which is a black sorority organization. It's a black Greek organization. So even to this day, you still have our people with that Greek state of mind. That state of mind that, look, I've come up in this society, I've worked up through the ranks, you know, because even in Esau's wicked kingdom, his wicked rule, he does have a wicked order set up. All right, and these people, these so-called black Greeks, these people who are around us, and you know, they might be teachers. I've had teachers who are part of this kind of shit. Who, you know, they'll try to pretend, they'll try to hide it, but then they'll do certain shit so that you know, they'll wear certain colors, or you know, you might see them in a picture or something with that little organization. The point being that as long as Esau can play off of these wicked niggas who are amongst us, and you know, they could have them as the face of our people, and they can shake hands behind the scenes with Esau. We really can't make a lot of progress. All right, because we always have these sellout ass Negroes amongst us, just like we had in the past. Negroes who, I believe that's First Maccabees 1:11. They went and they made a covenant with Greece. That means all of the things of the Lord, all the high holy days, all of all of the customs, the law, the different things that we were commanded to do, the sacrifices, all of these things, they threw it out the window. They pretty much spat on it all, proverbial spit, and they're willing to just, destroy themselves and destroy us. And what are you seeing now? You're seeing a lot of Israelite women, not just the so-called black woman, but the Latina woman, the Native American woman, and they think that if they get with an Edomite, because Esau's kind of doing well, this is his kingdom. They think that they have the power to wield our nation. They can look, if I create a child or something with this man, look, he's half black, or he's half Latino, or some of them think that you're still full-blooded. They think that they still have that power to wield our nation. Hey, there's a reason why the Lord always dealt with men, good men. Right? Not just any men, but good men. So hey, let us continue on, and because this man is being exposed, man, you can clearly see this is bullshit. How you walk into an apartment and not know it's your apartment? Instantly, you fucking know. Instantly, especially if you're a police officer, somebody who's observant. So, that's my piece on it. You got a lot of these Negroes amongst us, a lot of these demons. That's why 2/3 of the nation of Israel is going to be destroyed. And not just black Greeks, but you have a lot of Latinos who, they say, oh, they list themselves as white, Hispanic, or white. When your lineage doesn't even go back to that. Because Hispanic and Latino are two different things. So now you have that confusion out there. And then, of course, with Native Americans, they're completely just off the wall. They don't know what their origins and they don't, try Gad and Reuben. They don't know which way is fucking up, a lot of them. So, that's my 2 cents on it, man. You got a lot of people who are going against the grain. You got a lot of people. This shouldn't even be a thing, man. This trial shouldn't even be a fucking thing. But you see why. You see the hand signs. You see the wicked niggas. Hey, just like the whole Michael Brown thing, which kind of kicked off the little national level of protests or whatever. It's called the Ferguson Effect. Well, shit. I think that was about a year ago. They were doing here in St. Louis, they were doing a movie for, was it Sandra Bland or something? They found her dead, hung in the cell. But they were doing a documentary, and you had all kind of Greeks, all these people in these little Greek fraternities and sororities and shit. You had a lot of Masons who were walking through, and we know they were Masons because they had the hoodie on, they had the shirt on. They were pretty much showing it. You had different people from the government pop up, and we got into a conversation with a guy. So, our people are still, even though they try to pay homage to this man, they're still doing the shit that the Lord told them not to do when they were amongst us, when we were all amongst each other. They're still sacrificing people, because that's what a lot of them believe in. They believe in that sacrifice shit. They believe in this chick Amber Geiger. They might do a retrial. We'll see. They will call Allah Yahweh Yahweh Shai, and Lord willing is edifying. And it's never the fact that this man can even try to pretend like he's not the devil. Because the devil's not gonna just tell you, look, I'm the devil. No, he's gonna play games. He's gonna be deceptive. He's gonna lie. He's gonna play off the truth, and that's exactly what's going on. Hey, Ababa Ball, Shalom.